Hey everyone! Hold on. I'll go on camera for a few minutes until I gotta put these big, bulky headphones on my ears, and then I'm gonna take them off. Or I'm gonna take off them just so I can say hello. Hi, Truthful Soul. Thank you. Hey everybody. Thank you for becoming a member. I'm gonna have to show my lizards one night to everyone in here. I usually bring like a lizard on or something at the end, and I haven't done it in a little while. Hey K Strong, hey Ginger, hey Pointer Lover, Sarah, Beth, K Braze, Jen, Amanda, Linda, Grandma Sherry, hey Truthful Soul. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Eric. I said Linda, right? Hey, Linda. Hey, Sharon. Oh, my gosh. I feel like this case is just so wild. It's like every day more stuff's coming out. And I don't know what is right and what is not right. All right. Well, I'm going to pop off camera. I just wanted to pop on and say hello, but I'm going to pop off so I can put these headphones on. Sorry, I didn't realize I still had the music on. Oh my goodness. That's because I didn't have the headphones on. Hey, Missy Ryan. Hey, Christy Farrow. So I shared the link if anyone wants to come up, but I figured I'll just go over some of the things that have come out the past 2 days. I haven't been live for the other day, so I'm going to start like way back, but hold on. Hey, Jen.
Hey, girl.
Hey. What's up?
Just want to tell you, you're doing great. You're doing big things.
All the
right things on this channel.
I'm trying.
You're doing awesome. And I know that everyone appreciates you not victim blaming. That's a huge, huge thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to just stay neutral and in the middle and just, report what's going on and keep everybody, up to date. And, yeah, I'm doing my best. Thank you.
You're rocking it. Thank you so much, Oki, for the super sticker.
Yes, thank you for the super sticker. Okay, you can come up if you want. I shared the link. I know you wanted to come up the other day, and then I think I kind of forgot about it, and now I feel bad.
Christy and Amanda.
So far, I think so far, what the
Miss
last
C, Linda H. Look at all the awesome people.
I know. I got and if there's any locals in here too if you want to come up and vent or just talk about it, you're welcome to come up as well. Hey, Crystal.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good. What do you think about all this stuff?
Like you, I don't want to put too much input out there yet, but yeah, I think I pissed off News Nation today. So.
Okay, I am not. Well, I like News Nation. I'm just not a fan of some of the people on there, but
Well, I don't like people pushing me into doing things, and
yeah.
I don't know. Like, people are making it seem like I just kick it with Cody every day. Like, when I left Oklahoma after that whole thing, like, I didn't look back and didn't intend to. So there's that.
Yeah, like, well, were you like friends with him like back in the day? Is that why they like want you to?
So no, we all actually. So I don't know if I suppressed a bunch of shit, but when I was in in Seminole this last week with a good friend of mine, she was like, "Oh my gosh, you don't remember such and such," and I was like, "Oh my god, like how did I forget that?" And they were like, "Dude, Cody was in your class." I was like, "You
I
gotta
don't
be
remember
shitting
stuff
me!"
like
Or
that.
yeah, yeah, he was just very quiet. So yeah, I mean, it wasn't somebody I hung out with. So
In high school, I was in like my own little world all the time in class. Like I probably couldn't remember half the stuff that
I was
like.
in ISS, so I was by myself. So there's that.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to go up that. I mean, what really could you say about him anyway if you didn't even
He was very quiet.
Okay, Jen.
That's it. I mean, I
Yeah.
can't. There was nothing I could say. Like you don't think about stuff like that. You don't think like, oh yeah, he's gonna when he gets older, he's gonna be a piece of crap. Like that was the
Especially in
furthest thing
high school, like who's thinking of that? You know what I mean? Who's like wondering how or thinking that people are going to turn out like that?
Yeah, I never thought I mean, I knew what his brother was capable of, but I think in the back of my head when I left, I was like, man, if you're like that, I can imagine. I think he tried to come talk to me after the whole assault when I went back to the high school after that. But I don't think I even gave him the time of day. I kind of like brushed him off and like went out the doors.
Yeah. Hey, Okie Crime News. How are you? Am I saying it right, Okie?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good. You're from there, like Oklahoma, right?
I am. I'm about 20 miles from Mogi. What high school did you go to, if I may ask?
I went to Indianola, actually. I went to high school, apparently, with Jesse and Cody. I don't remember Jesse too much, but I do remember Cody being like in our grade. But like I said, he never said too much.
Right, right. Wow. Yeah, I'm about 20 miles out from there. I mean, it's a crazy situation. I can't even believe what's going on.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of crap, and I've seen a lot of stuff, and I don't really know what to believe because you know how the news can be sometimes. So
Yeah. Well, apparently there was a lady on there today. I seen the video, and she said that she had seen some bloody underwear or something like that underneath the floorboard. So I sent it to someone in an email. Then I seen something else later on to where it wasn't even true. Ivy's dad said it wasn't even true. So I don't even know what to believe anymore.
Yeah. Well, that's Lynn. That's Holly's aunt, and I've talked to her. I'm like, I don't know what to think either, but I just can't see her like going on national news and saying something that's just.
I mean,
She wouldn't look like the type or
the
sound like the
video
type.
of her going on News Nation. So why would she say it? And I mean, did they clip her face in there?
No, that's what I'm
Right.
saying. Like she said it, and
She
did
said
say
it. She
that.
gave an
Yeah.
interview. Yeah.
and she says that's what happened. Like she's not, she says that, like, because I was like, oh my god, like why are they saying this? She's like, I don't know, like that's what I saw. You know what I mean? So I don't
It's
really
crazy.
know what, you know what I mean. But I can't see her, can't see like someone going on national news and just making that up. So I don't know why they're saying
Yeah.
that they didn't find that or what.
I agree. I agree.
But I
Um,
wish that law enforcement would just come forward and give like an update or something, because now you're having like this person say this and this person say that, and it's like,
yeah. And
now we don't know what is true and what's not. It's confusing.
Well, do you
Well,
guys
honestly,
you have to think like if everybody is like true, like with the whole trafficking and like all this nonsense they're coming up with, if there really is a case here, they're not going to come forward and start telling everybody about it because it's going to blow everything.
Yeah, that's what
Right.
I was thinking too. Like maybe
Right.
it's because I don't know.
Once it
I'm
goes
not an
straight to the
investigator, but that would
OSBI,
be my first guess.
right. Once it goes straight to the OSBI, you're not going to hear anything unless something comes about that investigation.
Right. What
So,
does bother me a little bit is the fact, like, if it's true that she did pick up all this bloody towel and this duct tape and all these creepy pictures of little kids, And the cop tells her, I don't want that, throw it in the dumpster. Like, why would you say that?
That just blew my mind.
That pisses me off, and he needs to be fired or
Oh
something.
yeah.
If
And here's
that's
my other
true-
question.
Yeah.
Why would thank you, Lori. Why would OSBI get involved? Like just suddenly take it over like that if they didn't find anything? Like if they didn't find anything of significance in there, why would OSB suddenly just take it over and start
that's
sending
just
a bunch
it.
of stuff there? Why would they
Yeah,
start
that's
searching
just
the
it.
ponds? Why would they start doing that if they didn't find anything? That's my question.
Yeah, I don't know. I seen on TV where they had, the dive teams out there, and they had, I guess, an excavator and the medical examiners out there for a few hours on the scene.
So hold on. I heard too, let's be clear on that. I heard that some of that stuff was also the landowners, and the news got some of that like really jacked up. So I don't know how true that is either. Like the news can sometimes be really
Could be.
What were they saying? What was the landowners?
So some of that stuff, like the excavators, like in some of that stuff, like was the landowners. Like, so that's why I said I don't, and some of these people are saying some really horrible stuff about Holly too. I've also been in terrible relationships too, since like this whole thing has happened to me. That's all I've known is bad relationships. So I've been manipulated and abused and gaslighted and all that. So I don't want to, we don't know what went on in that home. He could have been very secretive about what he was doing, and he could have actually staged all that stuff. We don't know because Holly's not here to speak for herself.
Right.
And I hate judging her for that. So I don't want to say anything bad about her because the woman is not here to defend herself.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want to say anything until I know there's like definitive proof. So I just, I don't want to like victim blame and say anything bad about her because I don't really know what exactly happened.
They are saying too. I did hear that, the little girl, I guess Riley did turn it into the, school that she was being abused, which pisses me off because in Kansas, if your kid even goes to school with a tiny bruise on their leg, they're calling you into DCF. They don't care.
Yeah, I heard that it's true that CPS the school called CPS, right? So at first they thought that the kids were taken out of school because Riley had a boyfriend that was the same age, or not a boyfriend, but was talking to a kid the same age as her. And they thought that she was taken out of school because she was talking to a boy. I guess that's what the family was told. But now it kind of seems that school called CPS and that she was taken out of the school because of that. And then they moved.
So there was a CPS case. See, I had heard that too, but I wasn't able to verify that.
But has anybody seen any proof on that either? Because I've heard a lot
of
stories.
See, I wasn't able to verify that.
No, but how? Like I talked to Holly's aunt. She did say that was true. So
yeah,
that CPS was called. That she didn't say why.
She said she was told that the CPS was called, and like she doesn't know if there was an open case or why, but that it was in Westville. But
so maybe Holly was just giving her part of the story, like type thing, and
Holly told them that they pulled her out of school because of a boy, but they're thinking that maybe I think that maybe she was pulled out of school because the CPS call was made, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I understand. That makes
because
sense.
of that, but I'm saying like my brain kind of like puts that together. Like maybe that's why she was taken out of that school, but I do believe that there was a call made.
Yeah, so I did have somebody come forward. I'm not going to name any names. I did have a girl reach out to me the other day. She sent me several screenshots. Apparently she was supposed to be at the McFadden home the day of the murders. She was supposed to, the last message she got from him was at 2 p.m. that day. She told me, and I said, so what, did Holly not know about you? And she said, actually, we met up on a sugar baby dating site. We met up at a motel one time. Jesse actually paid her money before. What I'm guessing is maybe she was trading herself, soliciting herself, I'm guessing. But Holly did not know about her. This is why I don't want to say anything about Holly, because I've been cheated on and I've been through all that. So they also found supposedly all these phones in his house. People are saying sex trafficking, but he could have been using these burner phones to sell drugs and cheat on her too. So
Yeah, and she didn't know about that, so he obviously was doing stuff behind her
Yeah,
back.
this girl, I mean, I have all the messages on my phone, but I don't, people are also coming forward with all kinds of crazy stuff, but she did have, it did say his name in there, and it did say, don't come now, my girl came home. Something came up, and this was at 2 p.m. on Sunday.
Yeah.
I did
So-
see a video of a little girl and her mother saying that they had some text from him also inviting her to the mall on that Friday. Does that sound
Yeah.
familiar?
Yeah.
And this girl was, this is, I'm just going to say this. She's a married woman.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
there's no telling.
Well,
It's two different total people.
I was
Yeah.
told by some parent, like I think a parent or two even, that their kids were supposed to go there that weekend and then didn't.
Right. Yeah, she even showed the text on TV. So, wow, he just had it going on all over the line, didn't he?
Then these people have, oh my God, he's so charming and he's so this. He is the most disgusting looking thing I don't know if it's because he done stuff.
And what
to
I
me or
don't
what.
understand, does anybody
so
not
ugly.
know what OSCN is in Oklahoma?
As what?
OSCN in Oklahoma?
No, what is that?
It's Oklahoma Court System Network. Anybody can look anybody up for free.
Yeah, I
No.
think I use that site to look a few.
Oh, everybody has got to know that site.
Yeah, somebody sent it to me.
You can look anybody up on that site. It's completely free. And it has everything on there you need to know about anybody. Criminal record.
So
I
she
think
did tell
all-
me, and here's another reason why I believe Holly in a certain kind of, like, not really believe her, but I'm kind of like, because she did. I said, so what? You didn't know about his background? And she said, well, no. And I said, well, so then I took a picture of, another phone, and I said, well, here's all of his charges just from me. I said he had another one pending. And she said, well, he must have gave me a different site, because when I looked it up, I couldn't find anything on him.
Yeah, it's under Jesse McFadden. I looked it up.
That's what I told her. That's why me and, Caitlin were talking a little bit about it. And she's like, that just sounds so sketchy. But
I
then
mean,
she
it's all
wanted to,
there. In 2003, he was convicted of rape.
Yes.
It's all there.
Yeah. So I don't know what to believe.
I just want to get my awareness out there. Look these people up before you bring them around children. That's all I beg. Please. This has happened. I know it. What may not have been the victim's fault, Holly. I know this, but God, if you're going to take
Also,
he children,
hired someone to impersonate, I think, Crystal or.
I heard that too. Yeah.
That's what they're saying, but some people, like Anna Moody, she's saying that she doesn't believe that she thinks it's made up, that they're just coming up with shit to try to make, Holly look better. But like I said, I don't know. Anything is possible with Jesse. And if now I've got 3 people saying that he manipulated and lied and like all this stuff, there's no telling what he said or did.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, he's a psycho.
But if that girl actually did that and she knew that she impersonated me, she needs to be brought up on charges.
Oh wait, are you the?
Oh, that's me. Yeah, honey.
Yeah.
I am so sorry. I did not know that.
No, it's okay.
You're not the one that he was in prison for, but you're the one that he was going to go to court for on that Monday.
No, I'm the one that put him away.
You are 2003.
Yeah, I'm 2003.
All right, girl. Nice to meet you. I'm very sorry that happened to you.
I mean, me too, but I'm more sorry for those babies that didn't get to live their lives. Like that's.
Oh, girl.
Like,
okay,
like
so
a lot of people
daughter,
didn't know my story. Like everybody's like, oh my God, that happened to you. And I'm like, look, like that trauma's been dealt with, but now there's kids involved and now something's got to change.
Yeah. My daughter was, she wasn't raped, but she was messed with at 15 by this little boy's, father. She liked this little boy, but his father, and she ran right home and told me. We called the police. Police didn't believe her. 5 years later, a call from nowhere out of Oklahoma City. This SOB was in jail for raping 3 more little girls and is now doing 130 years in prison.
See, I'm telling you, this happens so much. Like, you know how they say, like, that everything happens for a reason. Like, I really believe that God gives his strongest people, like, the toughest battles. And I really think that I was strong enough to deal with this. Like, a lot of people can't handle some of the stuff that I've been through.
Gosh.
So
no,
I'm meant to help fight for Ivy and for Brittany and for Holly's kids. Even they didn't have a voice and nobody was listening. And so I'm here to help with that, I think.
Bless you. Thank you so much.
So
I'm so sorry that happened to you.
I mean, I am too. I'm glad that Jesse's gone, but I mean, think that something needs to
But he
change.
should have never been out to do
But
this
there's
to
a lot of
anybody
people
else.
that go through this every day that just get to walk the streets because nobody believes them. Like a lot of people wouldn't have even done what I did. Like when he held me down and, you know, put the knife to my throat and stuff, a lot of people would have been scared and just hid. And
Oh,
for
girl,
some
man,
reason, I didn't.
hands up.
So
You're brave.
there's a lot of women that go through that just go and hide for years from their, you know, from the man, so, or the woman, whatever. And I want to be the change for that.
Well, I
So
think you can do it.
Oh yeah. Yep. The other victim, living victim, is Caitlin. I invited her too, so when she sees it, you know, she might.
Now she's the current one that he was
yes,
supposed to go to court. Okay.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
I've seen her on TV also.
Yep.
Mm.
She was just a young kid and another one of those he's charming thing, which she's silly, but it shit happens. I don't.
Right, it does.
There's a
It
lot of
really
girls that
does.
find him so attractive, and I guess I don't see it, and it's
Yeah.
probably what he did. But there's a lot of women that are saying this, so whatever.
Yeah, and I want all teenagers, look up your friends' parents.
But see, and that's another reason why I concur with Holly is because Holly looks like a normal, regular person. They live in a regular house, okay? So I have, you know, 5 kids, you know, and the women usually come and pick up my kids if they get to stay the night. I'm very big on that my kids not sleeping other places. But if and when they do, I don't just search everybody. I try to let my kids live normal. So I don't blame the Websters or the Brewers for letting their kids be kids. You know, and a lot of people are doing that, and I think it's very crappy.
Yeah.
But we do need to raise awareness because we don't live in a world like we used to.
Right, right. I'm not going to blame them for that, but you know, beginning now, we've got to teach this to
Absolutely.
people now. We have got to teach these young girls, you know,
Yeah.
what's going
Things
on
are
out there.
different now, man. I mean, like, I think a lot of it was they didn't have social media back in the day, so like you didn't see all the stuff. But now with social media, people have more of an access to everyone. They know where you live. They know where you hang out. They, you know what your interests are. They can look you up and pretty much find anything if they want to in the age of social media. So, you know, along with that, I think everyone's got to be like a lot more, you know, on their toes about, you know, like who they have their kids around and stuff.
Absolutely.
And with the dark web and all the stuff that's out there, like the world is a very scary place. So.
Oh yeah, very scary. I agree. Oh, and I wanted to say this because I see like a lot of conflicting things about this. I have seen the picture of the list that was found, and me and Caitlin, Jesse's the other victim, we went through every name on there because he had talked to her about a lot of those people. And most of the people on the list are his family, like his mom, his brother, his sister. There was like 3, maybe 2 or 3 of his exes. Caitlin was on there. And then like 2 names we didn't recognize. But it wasn't a list of his victims. None of his victims' names were on there besides Holly's name.
Huh. I wonder
so
what it was, though. What
name
kind of
were
list
you
was it?
referring to?
Say it again.
What name were you referring to? Because I figured out a couple of them myself.
So LaDonna's his mom. Cody's his brother. Joyce, I think, is maybe his sister or something.
That's it. Yeah, his mom's sister.
Yeah, and then I think there was a Stephanie. I'm pretty sure that was his ex, and there was another girl that was his ex. Maybe Stacy. It was.
So Stacy was a girl he dated in high school for like years.
Yeah, Caitlin's name was on there, and then I couldn't tell what the other one was. It looked like a Dina or something, or like
Dina. Yeah, he dated her in high school too.
So what is this? A list of all the past exes that he's going to contact?
I think so.
Huh.
I think maybe it was like, you know, like a list, so he knew everyone's information. So if he wanted to go back and try and talk them or something, I don't know, but it wasn't like a list of victims or things like that. It was just a list of people's names that he had, you know, had
maybe potential victims, you know.
maybe, yeah, but like relationships with, I guess.
Right.
That was more so what it was. I think I don't remember what the other names were.
Yeah,
but
literally every person on that list except like the Joyce and the LaDonna and Cody. The rest of them were all past girlfriends, basically.
yeah,
Yeah, because that sounds like a kind of a revenge list of some sort.
Yeah. So
it just looked like a list of doodles with people's birthdays and phone numbers on it. Like that, like it looked like, something so he could get in touch with them, or if he wanted to hit them up or something. It didn't look. It was just like, I can't really explain it, but it wasn't neatly written or like ordered or anything. It looked like
he was just doodling names or something.
Yeah.
It looked like he just had that name. Like maybe he had it when he was in jail. So like he knew that a way to get in touch with them. I don't know, but it didn't look
I don't
like
think that
anything
one meant
nefarious.
anything. I don't think that one meant anything. That was just past exes.
Yeah, so I just wanted to put that out there. Like, a lot of people were saying like it was a list of all his victims' names.
No,
it wasn't. Yeah,
not at all.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to think about the medical examiner being there. And this is just my opinion. Like, I've covered a lot of cases, and I haven't really heard of like medical examiners. Like,
they don't show up unless they have to show up or need
that's what
to.
I mean. Like, I've never seen a medical examiner show up just in case. You know what I mean? But it's being said that they found nothing by Justin, but I don't know what to think anymore, because now, everybody's coming in, and they're all different.
Yeah. And yeah, Jensen, it could have been his notebook from prison. No telling what he was going to do with it.
Yeah, no kidding.
The list didn't look like Holly's handwriting. Her name,
it looked like a dude's handwriting to me.
Yeah, it looked like a dude's handwriting to me too.
But Jensen said something about him. Maybe it was notes from prison or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe just something he kept so he knew how to get in touch with people. I don't know.
The biggest thing that I want to get out to everybody is we are trying to get the Knight's Law passed. And I would love for everybody that's listening right now to please go to change.org and please sign that petition for Justin and for Ivy, for me, for every woman, man, whatever that has ever been a victim. Keep these people there. Make sure their mind gets right. If they are going to get released, don't let this happen anymore.
Agree.
I mean, Justin is doing huge things, and he is helping make a change for me, for his daughter, for Brittany, for everyone. Check it out and see if you're interested. At least just go look at it.
Sounds like a plan.
But it doesn't fit in one comment. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
And like you said, always research your people these days, because obviously nobody can be freaking trusted.
Oh God, that's my biggest thing. Please just get on the internet. Just Google names. I'm telling you right now, you'll find
especially
all kinds
if
of
you
stuff.
have kids,
Well, not necessarily Google, because listen, I looked up what's his face.
Well, you got to back that up. But you can Google something, but just back it up.
We looked up Holly's address, and Joseph Guest popped up as a like he lived there.
Right.
And
so they'll have associates' addresses. Right. You're going to find different things, but you'll at least get an idea of where to look, and maybe a birth date or past address, or something that can lead you in the right direction.
Or maybe they should change the law too, of something in the sense of, if there's an offender that has done anything in time for things like that, that it should automatically be a thing that it automatically pops up, or something. Like, there's got to be a way around it.
Well, your situation was very violent. He should not. I believe they should do life.
A year after it happened, my mom got a phone call, and she said, "Crystal, somebody's on the phone for you." And when I picked it up, she's like, "Crystal, I really believe that if he was not high on meth, this would have never happened to you. Jesse and I really feel like if you guys started writing letters to each other, that it could change things. You should work on forgiveness." And I called her a bitch, and I hung up the phone. So
that's crazy. Hey, Ginger.
That conversation didn't go well.
I just said hi to Ginger, and then I lost her. Come back up, Ginger. If Ginger has questions, you can come back up, Ginger. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to go over all the. Let me go to Twitter real quick. Now they're saying that they found 32 cell phones in the house, but Crystal had a good point earlier.
Hey, Holly's here.
Oh, cool. You want to come up, Holly? You can come
Yeah,
up.
she probably should. If anybody knows Jessie, it's her.
But you made a good point that people who do meth, like, they collect. I you know, there's always somebody in your family, and I have a family member who's been on it, and they collect things like
Cords and phones. That's why I said I don't.
I mean, stuff from like 1998, and I'm like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, that's why I said let's not jump to conclusions about the phones, because if he was cheating on her, then it could have been a burner phone to for selling drugs. It could have been for anything. I'm not sticking up for him because he is truly a piece of crap, but I'm just saying, like, I try to look at all sides of everything. The last thing I want to think is that he hurt tiny kids. You know what I mean? That's just disturbing.
Hey, Ginger, what's up? Oh, I keep losing her every time I say hello.
Is that me echoing?
Should I remove? Wait, are you okay on this one? You're in the background of the.
Yeah, let me leave this one. Bring me back up.
The other two. Let me try kicking it.
Hi, Holly.
Everybody there?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, Kate got booted.
Yeah, I seen that.
Okay. Well, I hope you're doing okay.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Good.
Trent, if you don't stop videotaping me, I swear to God. Who the hell did you send that to? Stop. You're so dumb. Why are you like that? You better delete that right now. I look stupid. Go sleep on the couch.
Oh no.
Oh, look, very, very people.
I'm back, y'all. All right, here we go. I don't know what is going on. I don't know. Okay. Hey, Ginger, I can hear you now. Okay, good.
Good.
Hey, ladies. Hi, Kate.
Sorry,
Hi,
I don't know what happened to my internet.
Oh.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, girl.
Sorry. It was on my phone, I guess. I don't know what is going on right now. I am like, all right. I think I'm good now. Sorry. My internet went out and I panicked. So I tried to come up on my phone, but the problem is that I can't let myself up when I'm backstage unless I'm the host. So I was like, damn it. So I had to wait till my internet came back to come on. So if I get kicked off again, Vernon, I promise I'll be right back. But I know you can hold it down for a minute if it happens. But I think I'll be all right. I don't know what happened. So you had questions, Ginger?
Yes, I had a couple of questions actually. The first question that I was thinking about today was, where did Jesse work? And there seems to be a variety of answers, and I didn't know if anyone like knew for certain or had a better idea than the rest of us.
Ew, you're asking the wrong girl if you're talking to me.
I asked a few people, and the varying answers was, and he had written in his text to Caitlin that he had gotten a job in marketing, which is sort of vague. Someone else said that he was working remotely from home and telemarketing, working with Holly. Someone else said that they thought he was a ranch hand on the property that the house was on. And there's a LinkedIn profile of his that says that he works for Pierce Consulting. So there's quite a different Jesse McFadden on all levels of his career, or what he was doing at the time.
That's echoing really bad.
Oh, so now it sounds better, yeah?
There you go.
Yeah, I think it had something to do with Kate or something. I don't know why it would do that to her, but
Somebody said echo.
echo. Yeah. Oh, I'm echoing. Now I am. Oh, and it's gone. That's weird.
I think I'm echoing also.
I think when you unmute.
Yeah.
It's all Kate's fault.
Okay, okay. All right. So, I know that he worked when he was in prison with an outside company that would come in. The cellmate was talking to us about it and how he was inappropriate with a woman, but that wasn't like when he was outside of prison. And then I recently heard, well, today, but it sounded as though it was more the property owner that they were discussing, not Jesse. But they were saying how that they were basically giving an answer of why they think there was digging or possible digging happening near the pond or out in the property. And supposedly the landowner would sell clay to, I'll actually read it if I can find it somewhere in my Discord here. I will read it to you. But that's not Jesse. And I mean, I've had people implying what they think his job was, which obviously is very illegal. Nothing that would be on the books.
You know what would be crazy? I mean, this is just off the top of my head, but like if Jesse really did just off himself because he had prison, like had his court case coming up, and like somebody else actually was in on other things.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say who, but
Yeah, I've had a couple people actually wondering that and saying, like, do we think it's possible that, like, clearly he might have been working with some people. Like, what if one of them did it? And can't exactly say no.
Has anybody ruled out that? Did they rule out that he actually offed himself?
I wondered the same thing. Today, I went back through some messages of different concerned people in the community, and one man said, "How can we take anything that they've said for at face value at this point?" Because when the press conference was held, it was said that he called them the decedents, and it
He called
appeared
him.
that
Wait, he called him the what?
decedents. Um, so the victims and Jesse, he referred to them all as decedents, and said that that the final decedent, being Jesse McFadden, was responsible for the other deaths and then shot himself. And how do
Without
they
even
know
knowing?
this? I mean, how do they even know what gun was used? Maybe if they found one gun nearest Jesse, they can't for sure until the autopsies have been
Right.
completed, and they seem very rushed. That's a very complete autopsy of 7 people in such a short amount of time. I'm just wondering, it could be possible that someone else shot some of them, all of them, Jesse included. At this point, I think that we really don't know anything except for what little we've all been able to piece together.
Well, I don't believe it was just the like preliminary, very preliminary, when they said like the cause of death was gunshot wound to the head for all of them. But the as far as I have not heard that the autopsies are completed for all of them, because I know Ivy's dad is still waiting. He had asked them then, was my daughter assayed, and they said there is evidence of it, but we will not determine that until the autopsy is complete. And
He
so
said it was
far,
complete at the press conference. That was part of. He said that they have been completed, but they have not been released.
I think I know
wow,
those can take up to 6 weeks. Like seriously, those are going to take a
toxicology.
while because
Yes.
there's so much stuff to go through. They got to do the rape kits, this like all that.
Mhm.
So there's a lot to go through, and then like I just don't know how they come up with everything so fast. And then there was all that evidence left inside the house, and they're like, "Oh, case closed." And then all of a sudden, other people come in, and then they're finding stuff under the floorboards, and they're finding 67 cell phones and wallets and bloody underwear, and I'm like, "What in the world is going on?"
Did you guys hear? I wish I got here on time. Did you guys hear that they confirmed that there were 32 phones and people connected to the address?
Yes.
Okay.
The lawyer for Ivy Webster's parents,
Yeah.
was it Cameron Spadling? He said that on Twitter. He said, breaking news that they determined that there were 32 cell phones and that they were connected to that address. And we don't really know how they were being used.